time, no friend, full time, and a 90 minutes and I'm at the Bram.
And no struggle for the year go Dubai. And watch a letona and happy fan. Yabba Kenya Nairobi, Naya, and Nibian Sana, I was walking Dubai. Told with Amradi Yaquatele, some enemy fancy Yakobole, and two back a friend, I'm 17 February, Joe, Messiah Dollar. I come to a Hunty and no travel for some with the Wutu. But if it's an Efa yourself and then you now, we fear by you for crump or moon. That's right.
Anyway, welcome to Enos TV. This is your program Visa One-on-One Education, and as we bring you Visa One-on-One Education, that is bringing you education on how to get your visas and which documents you are supposed to present to any of the embassies in Ghana, and then how to make things easier to get the genuine documents and also apply for the visas at the right time, and also to know the type of visas that you are supposed to apply for. So today we are going to learn about the type of temporary US visas. I would say we have the working visa types, and also we have the visit visa types. Well, if you are applying for any visa to the United States, there are two options. Either you are an immigrant or you are a non-immigrant. An immigrant will be someone applying for a permanent residence. If you're applying for a permanent residence, it's either you are joining your spouse, somebody you are married to, or you are joining your family. That is, you are going there indefinitely or permanently. So you are an immigrant. You are applying for a permanent residence in the United States. But then if you're applying for a non-immigrant, that means you're applying for a temporary visa, and obviously you'll go back to your home country. That is it. So in order to apply for a non-immigration visa, it can be that you're applying for a visit, that is the B-type visa. So you are going to visit your family or your friends. And then also there are people who are qualified to work on temporary basis in the United States, and that also comes along with different type of visas. And then I'll say the United States is one of the countries that has a lot of different visas. And then if you are in Ghana, it doesn't matter the status you have or how you do in Ghana, you qualify for at least one of those visas. Yes, you qualify for one of those visas. I'll start with the students. The first one is the F&M visas. That is for students who want to offer their courses in the United States. You'd have to apply for the F and then the M visas. And then those who want to embark on any exchange program, that is if you are going for an internship, or you are going for a student exchange program, or you are going for the work and travel. Yes, the work and travel visas. That is, I think that is the easiest that a student in Ghana can get. That will be the J-type visa. So the J-type visa for a student in Ghana, in order to meet the requirement, you have to be a student outside the United States, and you have to be a post-secondary student. A post-secondary student actually means somebody who have completed his or her high school education and is employed in any of the tertiary institutions. So whether you are at the university, you are at the nursing training, you are at the teacher training, or the polytechnics. Now they call them the technical universities. Yes. So whether you are employed in, you are admitted in any of these schools, that means you qualify for the J-type work and travel visa. The work and travel visa, they will give you a validity of 4 months to work during your vacations in the United States, and mostly it's for summer jobs. You know, during the summer there's a lot of outdoor games where a lot of people go outdoor to ride roller coasters, to visit tourist sites, and to have all sort of fun. And these employers, they don't actually employ like the permanent workers. They like to employ people who are who want to be employed on temporary basis, and then good for them if these people are students, because they wouldn't have to pay tax, and if they have to pay, it will be lesser than employing a permanent person to work on these stuff. So mostly the United States government allows them to employ students from outside the United States just for the period of the summer, 3 months. That is by the end of June, July, within August, and then by the end of September, everything also comes down. So in order to be qualified for such a visa, of course, you have to be a student. And then they have an online platform. You can contact us for more details. An online platform where we have all these employers who are willing to employ some students. And then when you find a job that you like, you can have an online interview with them. And then the interview mostly is just a formality, because before you come to the United States, you would have to be able to speak English. So the interview is mostly a formality in order to check whether you are able to speak English, of course, because you'll be working with people who are coming from all over the world, and you would have to be able to communicate with such people. Now, if you get the employment letter, what you need will be a sponsorship. And then there is also a site which has the sponsors, a list of sponsors that can sponsor you, and then in those travels also has all those contacts. So if you're interested, you just link us up, and then we'll talk more on that. Now, after the J-type work and travel visa, we have the H1B or the H1. Let me call it the H1. The H1 visas mostly is for specialized talent, people who are in the model industry, who want to come to the United States to work based on their model talent. I could give you an example. The wife of Donald Trump, Melissa Trump, came to the United States in the year 2000 with the H1B visa type, and she eventually became the wife of Donald Trump. They also have the H2 type. The H2 visa has A and B. The H2A mostly is for agricultural workers. They need people during the agricultural season for cultivating, and then when the time is up for harvesting and all that. So they have the H2A. They have the H2A visa type for agricultural workers. They have the H2B also for non-agricultural workers, but then it's for the basic works like kitchen help, restaurant server, kitchen cleaner, and all that. That is the H2B type visas. And for the H2B type visas, you would have to at least have worked with a restaurant. If you're applying in a position as a server, that means you would have to be working at a restaurant for at least 6 months on a full-time basis. And if you have such an experience, you can also apply for such a visa. And with this, mostly they give you a 3 years visa, 3 years temporary working visa, and you are required to go back to your country or return to your country when this is over. After the H2B, there is also the O and a P type visas. The O and a P type visas is mostly for the entertainment industry. That is the TV presenters, the actors, the musicians, and all that. So if you have such talent and you want to move from Ghana to the United States, that is the type of visas that you would have to apply. And then I'll give you an example of the O and the P type. Somebody like Trevor Noah, who is a South African, came to the United States with such a visa. And then this British guy, James Corden, who also hosts the CBS Late Night Show, also came to the United States with the P or the O visa. Now they also have the L type visa. The L type visa is the intra-company transfer visa. That is if you are working in a company which is a US company and has a subsidiary in your country. So let's say AT&T is a United States company and it has a subsidiary in Ghana, and you're working for such a company, and you want to move from that branch or that subsidiary in Ghana to the branch in the United States. There's an L-type visa that you have to apply for. And then in order to qualify for the L-type, you have to have worked with that company for a year. You'd have to have worked with that company for a year. That's the minimum qualification to apply for the L-type visa. And then the last one that I will leave you with will be the Q-type visa. The Q-type visa will be the one for the sharp brains. That is what I call it. The scientists and then the researchers that adds to the ideas, or that adds to knowledge of the society. Those are the type of visas that are given to such people. So if somebody is a researcher in Ghana, or the person is a scientist, or the person is maybe a surgeon, and they will need your expertise in the United States, that's the type of visa that you have to apply. And then all these is not that difficult. I mean, if you have the right documentations and then the right guidance, it's going to be very easy to apply for such visas and also move to the United States. Well, very soon we'll be coming your way with details of each of the type of visas, who qualifies for such visas, how you are supposed to do the application, where to find the employers, where to find the sponsors, and all that. And yes, we'll meet there. So if you have any questions, drop them in the comment section. We'll be glad to answer them. And then if you need further details on what we've said, you can also contact us on our social media platforms or our phone numbers that are on the screen, and then we'll be happy to attend to you. So for now, have a good time and stay home, stay safe. Ciao, ciao.